Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're most definitely welcome, and if you are a regular an individual who watches my channel each and every now and then, welcome back sis, welcome back to the Dolly's gang. Yes, I'm back again with another video. Yes, you know me. Anyway guys, today's video, oh wow, before I forget, I actually just remembered that I have nothing to drink. Let me just get myself something to drink, a little something. Anyway, I'm back. Yeah, and I got something to drink, and it's a glass of water. You know why I'm drinking water? Because of a man. He told me I should cut off alcohol, and because I'm so submissive, I'm gonna listen and say, yeah, no more alcohol for me. Cheers to water, H2O. Today's video is a story time. I know you guys have been waiting for a story time. Please stop bothering me on the Instagram DMs asking for story times, because that's all you do, because that's all you want to watch. But we cannot, unfortunately for you, we cannot only have story times on this channel, because there is a purpose. But anyway guys, the story time is about when I went on a date with a guy that was gay. Well, I'm not sure if he was gay or not, but I think he was, according to my experience. You're gonna tell me at the end of the video if you think he was gay or he was just a mean person, because honestly it was not given. Anyway, so this story time happened last year. I'm not even gonna lie to you, it happened last year. So last year at some point I was single, so I went looking for something and I found something. I was bored, so I was like, you know what, I want to go on a date, so let me just maybe look for something on Bumble. Okay guys, so before we got disturbed, I was still saying that I went onto Bumble looking for someone to go on a date with, because I was looking for a boyfriend, right? Cool, sure. So I go onto Bumble, spot this profile, and there was a strange thing about this profile. Yeah, all his pictures were with other people, right? So none of his pictures was himself alone. And the strange thing is that all those three people were like consistently appearing on the picture, so I really could not tell who was the owner of the profile. So I did not know who I was gonna go on a date with, because obviously, you know me, I didn't video call before, so it's my fault, I know. But anyway, so guys, what happened was I did swipe right on this guy's profile. It said he was 45 years old, and because I saw a whole bunch of different people on the pictures, I thought, oh, maybe he just looks young, because I was just hoping. There was this one guy that I was really hoping is the owner of that profile, right? So cool, sharp. Yeah, I mean, they were all good looking, but there was just one that looked a little bit older than the rest. But then I thought, you know what, maybe this guy's 45, but then he actually looks 36, and that's my time, right? Cool, sharp. So I start chatting to this guy for like a week or so, and we're just getting to know each other, and nothing is materializing really. And then he's like, yeah, we should go on a date. I'm like, yeah, cool, sharp, we can go on a date, but we have to do it over the weekend, because I go to work during the week, so I'm gonna come back late, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, yeah, that's okay, I don't mind really. And I'm like, okay, cool, sharp. He's understanding. I did not bother asking for a video call from this guy, because I never thought anything dodgy of him, and he didn't scream 45 at all. But yeah, cool. So guys, on this fateful day, it was a Thursday, we were supposed to go on a date on a Friday, him and I. So he suddenly just texts me, well, drunk texts me around 3:30, because I knock off at 4 o'clock, right? He sends me a picture of a glass of wine. He's like, I'm super drunk and I'm already having my sundowners and I'm having fun. I'm in Santon, I'm at the Mint, would you like to join me? I'm like, No, because I'm still at work. First of all, I still have to go home, get ready, and come to you because it's very last minute. Okay, guys, did he not convince me otherwise? So this man managed to convince me to actually come all the way to Sandton. So I'm like, okay, cool, just wait for me to get home and get ready for you. I'm gonna come to you right after, right? So I'm like, just give me an hour to get ready. You know, I'm a girl, you know, I always need to look on point, and looking on point doesn't take 2 seconds. I'm gonna tell you that for sure. Okay, so he's like, yeah, it's cool, you can get ready, just let me know when you're done, I'm gonna Uber you. I'm like, period, a guy's gonna Uber me? I'm saving money. I'm definitely going there. The time comes, I'm like, hey, I'm ready. He's like, hey, I'm about to leave, so I think we should do it some other time. I'm like, what the fuck, are you fucking serious? Like, I literally took all my time from work just to get ready for you, and then you tell me this like last minute. What just happened? And then he's like, oh, okay, you know what, it's fine, you can still come. Mind you, we've never had a video call or a voice call, so I don't know what his voice sounds like, right? Cool, sharp. So he orders me an Uber. First of all, this Uber does not come to the right location. The Uber gets lost and it's an issue. So I tell him, you know what, cancel the Uber. I'm gonna order my own Uber because this seems to be a problem. All right, I'm like, cool, shut. He cancels the Uber, and before he cancels the Uber, he actually tried to call the driver multiple times, and this driver was just stubborn because he went to a different location and he didn't want to come pick me up this side. So I'm like, okay, you know what, just cancel. But before he cancels, he actually calls me. Guys.
Hi, how are you? I think it's okay. You can actually cancel your Uber. I'm gonna get you a new...
Good, guys. Did he not sound gay? But I was like, okay, maybe he's just a spoiled brat, okay? It's cool. Let me chill. Nothing wrong here. He's white, so please. I'll let him be. Okay, cool, sharp. So I order my own Uber, guys. Eventually I get there and it's at the Mint in Sandton. So when I get to the venue, he doesn't even come pick me up at the door. It's literally my first time there. It's a hotel. I don't even know how to get into the restaurant. But then luckily for me, there were a bunch of guys at the door, and they were like, yeah, there's the restaurant over there. And then I could see him. I could see that he was on a phone call with me because I was busy calling him, hey, can you please come get me at the door? And then he's like, no man, just walk in. And I could see that, hey, he's not alone, he's with someone. And I'm asking myself, is this a setup? What's going on? So I walk in, and the first thing he says is like,
wow, you are so gorgeous.
Guys, I felt so strange because he was not there alone. He was with a woman, another woman. And when he said that to me, it literally felt like I was watching a live show of Rich Kids of Beverly Hills. Literally. Because I had never seen someone act like that in my life. So he's like,
hi gorgeous, how are you? Oh my goodness, you took so long. High five.
Guys, I don't know how many times that guy said high five in one night. And he just sounded gay the whole time. I'm like, oh, I just want to get out of here. Why am I here? When I looked at the situation, the friend was giving gay guy with his female bestie. That was the situation. And I'm like, what am I doing here? I felt so out of place to a point where I didn't even want to eat. Like, they offered me, they were like, hey, what do you want to eat? The girl ordered pizza, and then she's like, do you want some of my pizza? And like, guys, I literally felt like a charity case because I felt so out of place. And the guy kept saying,
wow, you're so gorgeous for a black girl.
And I just felt like, what the hell? And then he just kept asking me,
are you really from Limpopo? Oh my gosh, you look so exotic.
I'm like, yeah, I am from Limpopo, but then, hey, relax, I'm just a human being like you, eh? Guys, that guy made me feel like he was some sort of stylist type of gay guy that was just there trying to make friends. I was even scared to order food because I was scared that this guy's not gonna pay the bill. Cool, sharp. Hi, we chill. Guys, I had a few drinks thinking that the situation is gonna get better, and obviously after a few drinks then I started to loosen up, and I just, in my mind, it registered that the situation is normal. Can you just treat the situation as normal, although there's nothing that screams normal about this whole situation, you know? So after a while this guy starts saying stuff like, oh my gosh, I'm so drunk, I live here in Sandton, but then I don't know how I'm gonna drive home, it's literally 800 meters away, I'm gonna need someone to drive me. And then the friend was like, no, I can't drive you because I also came here with my own car. I was just sitting there like, and then he asked me, he was like, can you drive me home? And I'm like, yeah, sure, I can drive you home. I think that was a strategy to actually try to get me home with him, like to go to his place with him. All right, just as I thought the situation wouldn't get weirder, we get into the car. He was a rich guy, you know, I'm not gonna lie, he was a rich guy. We get into his car, I drive him home. It was literally 800 meters, well, a little bit more, but he was just exaggerating when he said 800 meters. Okay, it was a little bit more, I'm not gonna lie. I think it was about maybe 1.2 kilometers. Okay, so we get to his place. Is it not gorgeous? Guys, that guy lives in a mansion, I'm gonna tell you that. Okay, so we get to his mansion. He opens the gates, I let the car in and stuff like that. I think he was acting though. I don't think he was really that drunk. I don't think he was as drunk as he says he was, but also I commend him for not drinking and driving. Okay, so we get to his place. When he opens the door, his house is like almost empty. I'm not gonna lie, it's an empty mansion. So I asked, why don't you have furniture? So he tells me that he just recently got divorced and he has 2 kids. So his wife took most of the furniture. I mean, his ex-wife took most of the furniture. That's why his house is still empty. So he's in the process of trying to refurnish the house. But then also he had, I think he had a cat and a dog. Okay, a puppy actually. It was a small little dog. Okay, cool, sharp. He's like, let's go to the kitchen area. So we go to his bar area, and he decides to pop out a Jägermeister. He's like, wow girl, you need to loosen up and have fun. Let's have some fun, because I think we should go out tonight. We should still go clubbing. At his state, he still wanted us to go clubbing. And I'm like, okay, cool, let's drink some Jägermeister so that we can get ready for the night out. Cool. He brings out the Jägermeister, we start drinking, and then he says that let's play a game. I forgot what game he said we should play, but then at some point when I lost the game, he dared me to let him use my phone. Okay, cool. Guys, I unlocked my phone. I gave it to him, and the first thing he does is to actually go into my Bumble. I regret this, I really do. So he goes onto my Bumble, starts scrolling. He's like, yeah, you know what, I'm actually kind of jealous because you're the only girl that I've been talking to on Bumble, and that's why I decided to meet up with you. And then he's like, I just want to see what's on your Bumble. And then he realized that I was speaking to a whole bunch of people on Bumble, because that's what people do, that's what normal people do before you actually meet the one. So he starts going through everyone's profiles, and he's like, hey, I go, this one, look at you, look at this guy, please unmatch Guys, did he not unmatch my faves as well? Like, I was so upset. But then also, I don't know why I didn't take the phone from him. I don't know why. I don't know why I let him do all of that. But then he did. He literally unmatched everyone on my Bumble, and he left just himself because he was like, you and I have to work something out. We have to gel. And I'm like, bruh, I'm not feeling this. But then you are doing stuff that's weird, like trying to trap me. And then at some point he said something that made me cry. It was like a horror of a date, guys. It was a horror of a date. He made a comment about my fingers. If you know me in real life, you know that I'm very insecure about my fingers and how hard they are. And he just said, oh my gosh, you just need moisturizer. I'm laughing right now, but it was not funny then. It was actually really hurtful. I cried so bad that I went to his bathroom and I locked myself in and I cried my balls out, guys. I literally cried that night. And I think it was also the Jägermeister that was making me cry. While I was crying, he kept knocking on the door. He's like, are you okay, darling? Can you please come out? I'm really sorry. I feel so bad. Can we please talk about this? You know, like, it was just drama. It was like couples drama on a date. Strange, right? Strange. It was the strangest date I've ever been to in my life. So after crying, I came out and we made up and we hugged, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to go out with you anymore. I just want to go home now. And so he's like, yeah, cool, not a problem. I understand that I really made you upset. I didn't mean to. I thought I was just joking. And then he's like, can I order you an Uber? So I'm like, yeah, just order me an Uber. I just want to go home. And then when my Uber arrives, he's like, babe, if you still want to see me, just text me. Is this guy even normal? Like, he can see how horrific the date was and he's still thinking of seeing me again? You must have been really dreaming. Like, it's just unbelievable how he would even still consider seeing me again after how horrible the date went. But anyway, guys, so I got home and I didn't block him. I didn't unmatch him on Bumble, but I definitely did not speak to him ever again. And by the way, even if I wanted to talk to him again, I cannot find him on Bumble anymore because Bumble has blocked my ass. I don't know if they found my YouTube videos and decided, you know what, we're gonna block her ass. We don't want her on this platform. But if you see any profile that has my pictures on Bumble, just know that it's not me. I'm not on Bumble. I'm not allowed to be on Bumble anymore. And I'm okay with it because right now I'm currently, you know, just, you know, I don't even know myself. It's actually really sad but exciting at the same time. Anyway, guys, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe down below. Thank you so much, guys. I love you lots. Bye.